At Burlington Community Foundation, we help our community by not only providing a way to give gifts that keep giving, we also take a 360-degree look at our community so we can help all of our citizens understand where they are needed most and where the most pressing problems are that we need to address to make our community as great as it can be. Diana and Murray Hogarth have been partners with us from the very beginning because they believe in giving and have turned that belief into something that sets an example for our whole community. Here's the 360 on the Hogarths and their legacy here in Burlington. So Murray and I were at a meeting in the United States for something called the Council of Foundations, hundreds of community foundations, and we had lined up meetings with those community foundations that were closely working with communities in their geographical region to look at how they could collaborate and support them in their startup. So having met with numerous people, we were debriefing in terms of what we had learned. And one of the consistent themes throughout our meetings was that it was going to take an individual donor or a group of donors to come together and really bring their credibility along with the financial resources to launch any foundation. So we paused and looked at one another, and Murray said, well, I guess we know what we have to do. And I'm going to talk to Diana about this, and the commitment was there, you could tell. So it was a special moment.
You know, I think Murray and Di Hogarth played a really special role in the first Mayor's Gala. You know, when we organized that evening, I expected that we would have lots of small sponsorship kinds of donations, and we did. Lots of people stepped up to the plate, but it was really Murray and Di coming forward with this very significant leadership gift that made the evening kind of magical. And I think their gift in many respects acted as an inspiration, set the tone for philanthropy in the city for all the years that have followed. So, you know, Murray and Di are great leaders, and they got the foundation off to a wonderful start, and really acted as role models for philanthropists across the city.
Murray and Di Hogarth were one of the first ones to give a substantial amount of money for us to succeed. So is he a leader? He's absolutely one of the best leaders as far as I'm concerned in this community.
Growing up, my dad was busy setting up and establishing his business, helping to make it grow. And certainly part of doing that involves doing things that are important to the community. And so if you're going to be a successful business person within your community, you need to get behind and support things that are important to the community.
Giving is definitely part of the culture at Pioneer. From the beginning, when I started with them, their involvement in community and the giving back to the communities that support the Pioneer and the Pioneer group of companies. The Hogarth family have definitely led the way in instilling that culture throughout the company.
The Burlington Foundation has chosen a very worthy recipient for this award. And the community knows what they've done. And that's the most important thing.
For me, it's the way to go for somebody that wants to leave a legacy to the area and to the community foundation.
One thing we know about philanthropy is that philanthropists support and inspire other philanthropists. You can't help but ask yourself if this is something that Murray and Di would support. Is it something that we should support?
One thing I would like to say about Murray and Di, or Mom and Dad, because Murray doesn't like me calling him Murray, and Di doesn't like me calling her Di, so they're still Mom and Dad. They've always had a strong sense of fairness, and a very strong sense of commitment to each other. and to their family, and to the company. They've always been very much in love. And it's a fantastic role model. They are both a fantastic role model to have.